Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Ivory Insights. My name is Joe. I want to thank everybody today for joining me on the channel today for Monday Messages. So this is your world this week. What can you expect this week? What messages do you need to hear? What clarity, what information is what my guides are saying to me? So we have 3 piles today. Our first pile is the mama bear. She wanted to come out and play today. Pile 2 is now I'm going to try and say this right, cellophonite, I think that's what it's called. Super pretty. It's got a lot of purples and kind of like muted oranges and white. It's really cool. And pile 3 is the azurite. Now, it's funny how I did the cards today because I felt like there's something about the sun and the moon. And now I know we have, we're depending on where you live in the world, the super moon was last night and today. So I kind of felt like pile 1 and 3 gravitate towards the sun and pile 2 gravitates towards the moon. And then I remembered that pile 2 seems to be having a lot of moon stuff come up. So I thought that was kind of funny. Anyway, that could be something that draws you to the pile. It could be what is on top of the pile. It could be the timestamp. It's really up to you and your intuition. All right, guys, so I want to say thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, liking and sharing, leaving your comments. I absolutely love when I hear from you guys. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for leaving those comments. I always try to personally respond to the comments because I always feel like you've taken the time to, watch and leave a response. I want to be able to do the same thing in return. Okay, so do what you need to do. Drop down into your body. Take that deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And just calm your mind and calm your soul. And whatever speaks to you, whatever, draws your attention, that is your pile. All right, guys, I will see you at your pile. Take care. Much love. Hello, beautiful souls of pile 1. Welcome to Monday Messages. So today you chose the mama bear. She's one of my power animals, my spirit animals. She'll go and hang out over here. So I have your oracle cards for you today. I have the universe has your back mantra that you can repeat this week should you choose to do that. So I'll leave that to the end. And I'm going to start with your shuffle. So just a reminder that these are general readings, so they may not 100% resonate within you. There may be some messages that come out that don't resonate, and just understand and honor that could be for somebody else and just let it go. All right, but this is the intention for you, pile 1, in terms of what do you need to know this week? What do your angels, spirit guides, ancestors feel you need this week to make it the best week? So we ask that all of our angel, spirit guides, and ancestors be present at the read, that all messages come out clear, concise, and simple, and always for your greatest and highest purpose. So we have a card that's already fell. We have the 3 of Pentacles. So your bottom of the deck energy is the Knight of Air, the Knight of Swords, taking action. Pile 1, making those thought out, intelligent, and decisive decisions. This is saying that this week things are going to be happening for you at an increased speed. So they're saying, sometimes with the Knight of Swords, when he comes out, he's somebody that kind of rushes in and can make decisions that are rash or are not carefully thought out. But they're saying that to take your time and, carefully make those decisions. And also don't be afraid to ask for the help of others, because this is about you collaborating and collectively talking to people around you. I'm getting an air that this could be work related, that there are people around you that you need to be talking about your ideas, your thoughts, even your feelings, but your feelings in the sense of an intuitive sense is what my guides are saying. They're saying you have a lot to say. You have a lot of knowledge. To not doubt yourself, because what you need to be saying needs to be heard, okay, is what my guides are saying. So we're going to start with your Moonology card. We have had the Super Flower Blood Moon. So I'm hoping to get a super moon reading out, but I'm not sure as of yet because I have some personal reads to catch up with. But for pile 1, it says you are very close to achieving your goal. And that makes sense with this Knight of Swords coming out. There's something you're trying to achieve, pile 1. Again, I do get that it's work related for some of you. And they're saying that that goal is within reach, to keep on moving forward towards it. Your spirit animal is the elk, or the wapiti, and it says, stand tall and maintain your dignity, no matter what others, sorry, I'm going to read that again. Stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Yep. Absolutely. I get, pile 1, that there are a lot of people around you this week, or almost like authority figures that are around you this week at work, and they're saying maintain your dignity, stand tall that you know that you have the knowledge, that you have the experience, that you know what you're doing, and you have ideas and thoughts that need to be brought to the table, and when they see that you are grounded and stable in what you are saying, you will get the respect that you deserve. Okay. The spirit animal that you are to take with you this week is the buffalo. I'm just gonna put that in the center here. So the buffalo is what wants to be your spirit animal that you take this week. I'm gonna keep going. I wanna feel why it's the buffalo that wants to be with you this week. All right, next up we have the Queen of Air, we have the Queen of Swords. So again, I feel like you're going to be gravitating from this knight who kind of rushes in. You're going to have some sort of enlightenment or a way in which to ground yourself so that you can gravitate into your Queen of Swords energy. This is somebody who is experienced, understands their experiences, who is very independent. She's also realistic, and she also has a way of getting across her message in a way that people listen to. Okay? The Queen of Swords is somebody who is objective. She is able to stand back and listen to other people's ideas and knowledge. I feel like, pile 1, you are somebody who very much brings to the table. And this week, you're going to be expressing that, but you're also going to be listening, okay? You're going to be listening, and you're going to have this air about you that if it's like, if it resonates, you're going to go with it, and if it doesn't resonate, you're not going to like sit on it or what's the word I'm looking for? Obsess about it. It's not, but it's not as harsh as obsess. You're just going to know that if it doesn't serve you or it doesn't resonate, you're just going to clear it away. Okay, you're also going to be able to see the humor. There's a wittiness about you, pile 1. Like I said, the Queen is able to kind of bring across her message in a way that people will understand, okay, and gravitate towards, especially in a business sense. Okay, I feel like the Queen of Swords is best when dealing with business, career, finance, and she's able to kind of get people to kind of see her perspective, see the way that she sees things, because she has such a deep knowledge and because she has so much experience. We have the 5 of Fire, which is the 5 of Wands. There is going to be, I feel like in your work setting, pile 1, there is a little bit of conflict. There are people that have almost like these competing ideas or competing goals, and it can create conflict. And I feel like that is why your message this week is to not come from a place of emotion, come from a place of stability and from decision making, and that is very clear and very concise. Something that is very straightforward and is not rooted in emotions. We have the Knight of Fire, which is the Knight of Wands. Yeah, again, I feel like this is you, because you're not just like decisive, and you're not just somebody who is able to clear away the bullshit or the garbage. You're somebody who's very passionate. You're passionate about what you do, Pile 1. So you'll know if this reading is meant for you. You are very self-assured. And know that this week there are going to be things in your job or in your finances or in your career that are going to need your attention, okay? And I feel like time is of the essence here, because it feels like you need to start dealing with this stuff now to prevent disruptions or later, okay? Or things, it's almost like turning a blind eye. They're saying don't do that. That is not your nature. You don't turn a blind eye. You come from a place of integrity. You come from a place of really wanting the best for yourself and those around you. So they're just, again, saying, think things through carefully. Remember what I said about the Knight of Swords. Sometimes his action can be rash because there's a passionate quality about the Knight of Swords as well. Like they just like charge in, like, yes, I'm coming. But they're wanting you to balance that with your passion for what it is that you do, and also balance that with that, decisive, almost intuitive. And I feel like, normally people don't read the Queen of Swords as intuitive, but she really is. Like if you see in this card, she's looking into a crystal ball. So there is an intuitiveness about you, Pile 1, a healing quality about you as well. But you're able to balance it, okay? You're able, and they're saying balance that with your passion. Balance that as things start to move in a direction that is picking up speed. Both of these cards are about picking up speed and things needing attention, things needing for you to look at them in a way that resonates within you. That just keeps coming out. That you're grounded and you're stable and you're decisive and you're able to do things. My guides are saying from a place of love. Yes, this is work related, but again, I do feel like you're very passionate about what you do. Your last card, is the Ten of Water, is the Ten of Cups. Know that if you have been feeling, Pile 1, that there has been an aspect of your life that has been hard to balance, know that this week you're going to settle more. You're going to come into a more a place of being content that feels more rewarding for you. Know that this week your emotional and your financial needs are going to be met, okay? I feel as though maybe in the past or in the last little bit you haven't been feeling this way, but know that the relationships that you have built, okay, are trustworthy. Okay, people see you for who you truly are and for what you have to bring. So again, just please know that there's news that's coming for you. It's going to be exciting. There's a newness that is coming this week. It's going to take you to be original as well. Again, with that Knight of Wands. There's something more. There's something more here. I want to know more about this Knight of Wands. Can you know more about the Knight of Wands, please? Yeah, I feel as though quite possibly you've been feeling, and again, I still get that this is work related. You've been feeling at a loss. You've been focusing on things that are not working. And that is kind of where that place you've been coming from. You're feeling as though there are opportunities around you that are getting missed. That people aren't hearing you or seeing you or understanding your ideas. My guides are saying, know that it is a process. Know that it's going to take time. But being in a place of lack, okay, where you're focusing on the lack. What's interesting about these two cards coming out is that in the Four of Cups, the cups are upright. And in the Five of Cups, the cups have spilled over. So I really feel like this is something, I know these are cups, it's love, but I don't feel like it's a love reading. I feel as though you're focusing on the things that are not working. They're saying there are two cups behind you that are full. Okay, they want you to focus on what is working as opposed to what is not working and build from there. Yeah, because it's going to take time. It's going to take work. Okay, again, I feel like there's a newness about this, or maybe there's something old that is trying to be rejuvenated or reworked. But they see that you're a hard worker, and they see that whatever you put your mind to, you fix. One by one by one, there is this steadfastness about you. You don't give up, Pal 1. That is what my guides are saying. You don't give up. They're saying any employer that has you is lucky to have you. Anybody that has you in their life is lucky to have you, because you stand the test of time. You give of yourself, but you know your limits. I mean, we all, sometimes fall into giving too much and feeling that we're lack, but they're saying to give back to yourself. They're saying as hard as you work on everything else around you, don't forget yourself. Okay, don't forget that in order for you to be the best that you can be, it requires you to be at 100%. So the work that you're putting in also needs to be focused on yourself, because my guides are saying you have come from a place where you feel like that passion, that determination is being overlooked. But I feel like things are going to get better. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles was in the reverse, sorry. So loss, regret, feeling like you're alone on the journey. But with this in the reverse, it's actually a better card. You're coming out of that time. You're coming out of that feeling. My guys just said, know that your hard work is going to pay off. And with this buffalo here, I can't. It was funny because I'm going to my guides. Why the buffalo? The buffalo just kind of grazes, but it's strong, right? It's strong and it's grounded. And, it's kind of like my guide is showing me going on a drive and looking into a field and seeing this animal. And even though it's not doing much, people still go, wow, look at that. Look at this animal. Look how strong it is. Look how stable it is. Like, you don't mess with the buffalo, because those horns, we're not going to say where they're going to go, but that's where they're going to go. So just know that you're very, very close to achieving your goal. It's a really good week for you, Pal 1. There's a lot of aha moments, and there's a lot more becoming grounded and decisive and stable, and learning that sometimes when you come from a place of emotion, we have to learn to balance that. It has to be mind, body, and soul. And sometimes, when we're too much in our emotions, we can't balance, right? We can't see things for what they truly are, or see the different outcomes, okay, that could come about because we're so focused on one aspect. So I see that is going to be working itself through this week. All right, I'm actually gonna leave the mantra. I'm gonna do the kind of the love aspect of the read, where I'm gonna pull some messages from different signs. So if this is something that you will be interested in, that's great. If not, I'm just trying to figure out what cards I want to use, and I feel like it's going to be my inner vibe speaks. So if you are dealing with a fire sign, is there anything a fire sign and my guy just said to me for Pal 1, this might not necessarily be love related. It's people related. Okay, so if you are dealing with a fire sign, what is the message from the fire sign? I love your laugh. Oh, that's beautiful. So your fire sign wants you to know, I love your laugh. If you are dealing with an earth sign, what is the earth sign? I feel like it's this one I want to say to you. You're always on my mind. So your earth sign wants you to know that they're thinking about you. If you are dealing with a water sign, what does your water sign want to say to you? Oh, your lover is spying on you. All right, water signs. You might have a water sign that is spying on you. And if you are dealing with an air sign, what is an air sign? does Pile One's air sign have to say to them? I need to make it right with you. So if there's an air sign that has been in your life, they want you to know that they need to make it right with you. So there could have been some fallout. All right, and what I'm going to leave you with is your mantra, should you choose to resonate with it and to speak it this week. It says, energy flows where my intention goes. Oh, I love that. Energy flows where my intention goes. So remember, thoughts become things. Thoughts, feelings, it's all energy. So wherever you're flowing, that energy, know that that's where the universe feels your intention is. So I feel like this card is saying, be mindful. Be mindful of your thoughts and your feelings and your actions, because the universe doesn't understand what we perceive as good or bad. They just understand energy. All right? Okay, Pile One, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me this week on Monday Messages, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful souls of Pile 2. So you guys chose Spherolite. It takes me a long time for this one. I don't know why, but super pretty. Spherolite. All right, it's gonna go back over here. So we have your oracle cards. I'm gonna save your universe has your back for the very end as the mantra, should you choose to repeat it this week. So this is your Monday Messages. What do you need to know this week? What clarity, what information do you need going forward this week? We already have 2 that fell out. They fell out in the upright. So just a reminder, this is a general reading. So if something you feel doesn't resonate within you, just let it go. Know that, there's a lot of people, oh geez, lots of cards falling out, that watch these. And so just honor that it was meant for somebody else. And I feel like this wants to come out as well. And that. And this. So I'm going to go with what fell for you, Pile 2. That's pretty amazing. I am still going to cut the deck to get your bottom of the deck read. All right, so your bottom of the deck energy is the 8 of Fire, the 8 of Wands. Wow, things are moving quickly for you, Pile 2, and I get that, especially with this Knight of Air that came out. I'm going to start with your oracle cards. If there are things that have been delayed in your life, know that those delays are over. Okay, many things, like lots of things are either happening at once for you, Pile 2, or they are about to start happening very quickly for you this week. I just keep getting that things are going to start moving at a very fast pace. My guide is showing me the 8 of Wands in the classical tarot decks, and it's those arrows. I feel like the message is not arrows of love. Well, they are, but they're arrows of intention. So if you have been putting intentions out there, know that the universe hears you, and that energy is going to come shooting back at you. I don't get that it is a bad thing. I just feel like you have been in almost like major manifestation mode. There's things that you've wanted for yourself, and you're kind of like, things need to start moving. Things need to start changing. You may have been feeling redundant or stagnant, and you, for the last little while, have been saying, no, things need to change, and you've really been putting that intention out there. Your Moonology card is, passionate Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Your spirit animal that wants to take your journey, this week, shark. So we have lions and we have sharks. You are passionate, Pile 2. You are, and my guide just said to me, sharks keep it moving, because sharks can't stop. If a shark stops, it actually suffocates. So I just feel like you are just keeping it moving, Pile 2, this week. You have things that you want to get done. You have things that you want to bring in. And you are focused, and there is nobody that is going to get in your way, because nobody gets in the way of a lion and nobody gets in the way of a shark. So kudos to you, Pile 3. You are, I don't know, the word that just keeps coming to me is passionate, but it's more than that. You have your eye on the prize. The ladybug. Oh, so cute. I've never pulled this before. So your spirit animal message is, this is a time of good fortune and abundance. So be willing to receive all good things in your life. Yeah. Like I said, with this 8 of Wands energy, there are good things coming to you. I didn't get that those intentions you were putting out. You've really been like cognizant of your thought patterns and your feelings. And if you haven't been, you have been catching yourself. They want you to know this week, there is good fortune coming your way. Abundance is coming your way. So don't push it away. Be willing to receive it. Be willing to receive that there are good things coming to you in your life. We have the Knight of Swords as your first tarot. Yes, look at this, guys. We have the Magician. I told you, you guys are in like major manifestation mode, and you're going, be willing to receive everything that you have manifested, because you're ready. You have realized, you have stepped into your power. You have realized that everything that you need, all the resources that you need, you've always had them. They've been there in front of you. Maybe you haven't been ready to use them, but you are using them now. Life is going to become magical for you. You have the ability to manifest, and I keep harping on that, because when we get the Magician in our read, and when we get the Ace of Swords, which is like the truth of the matter, new ideas, taking action, feeling inspired, just be very, like I said, cognizant, like you have been, because thoughts become things, feelings become things, actions, things. Like, it's all about that. Because like I said in Pile 1, the universe doesn't understand what we perceive as good or bad. It just understands energy. So when you put that energy out there, that is what you're going to be getting back. There's a sense of excitement that I'm getting for you, Pal, too. I feel like I'm just like talking. Like, there's just like this excitement that is bubbling out of me. Oh, wow. 10 of Swords, 10 of Air. So this is like, yeah, if you have been going through tough times, difficult times, times in your life that have been weighing on you, like feeling like there's been a weight on your shoulders, like there has been a soggy wool blanket draped over your shoulders, know that that time is coming to an end. They're really they just keep saying to me, there is change coming. Expect that things are going to get better, and they're going to start getting better this week. Embrace that change. Embrace it. If you feel like you are recovering from some tough times, just know that that time is coming to an end. What I love is that we have an Ace and a 10. 10 is completion. 10 is the releasing, the end of a phase. It's ascending into a new time, and this Ace is new beginnings. Okay, so there are a lot of new beginnings coming. 8 of Swords is here. Some of you, again, it's that you've been coming from a place where it's this illusion of feeling trapped. And I say illusion because it's not real. It's something that you're telling yourself. It's something that you're feeling or you're perceiving. And your guides are saying that feeling, that sense of fear that could have been creating some negative fear-based thoughts, is from like a lack of self-confidence, a lack of feeling like you have what it takes to make those creative decisions or decisive decisions. Now, yes, the Knight of Swords can be quite rash and like Russian. So that's why they're saying, yes, you need that. You need to keep going forward. You need to start or continuing to manifest all your wants, needs, and desires. So they're saying focus on your Magician energy. Shift into understanding that you have everything you need right now to manifest exactly what you want. And that is a very, very powerful energy to be in. You have the ability to end things, and you have the ability to begin new, exciting things. Speak your truth is what my guides are saying. Speak your truth. Don't get sucked back into this Eight of Swords energy where you become fearful or you start to doubt yourself. They're saying don't doubt yourself. Yeah, don't doubt yourself. The High Priestess, trust your gut. Trust your intuition. The High Priestess is the psychic of the deck. There is a great intuitiveness about you, Pal, too. I'm also going to say you're a healer. You are quite the healer. But you need to have patience with others, and you need to have patience with yourself, because you need to consider carefully, okay, before you do things. What I also can't help but notice is that all of your cards are blue. For me, blue is the throat chakra. So I feel, again, that's why I kept saying to speak your truth, to not stifle yourself. And the High Priestess is here to say, think of what you want to say carefully. Ground yourself first, because you don't want your fears and your anxieties to come out. You have a lot of knowledge, and you have a lot of experience, Pal, too. So they're just saying you're doing a great job, but we are human. We are souls having a human experience. So know that, yes, we're sometimes going to get sucked back into old patterns. But what they're saying is that right now you have this like uncanny ability to be like, no, I'm not going there, and shifting. All right. Again, with the Eight of Swords and with the full moon in Leo here also being here, it says don't let pride get in your way. They're also saying don't let anybody get in your way. Wow, Pal, too. This is a pretty cool reading. They're also saying give back to yourself. Spend time in quiet meditation. Do things for yourself. Get to a place where you are comfortable, allowing your soul to guide you, and not getting stuck in this energy where you want to guide your soul. Because when we release and we surrender to the universe, that is when things fall into alignment. That is where things flow and things happen at a very quick pace. You know what to do, Pal, too. You have everything you need. You have your intuition. You have your trust in your gut. You have the ability to manifest. Wow, it's so funny. My guide just said, go forward and prosper. Oh my gosh, so corny. So corny, but I love them. All right, so I am going to do some quick messages from your signs, and then I'm going to leave you with your mantra, should you choose to use it this week. All right, so if you are dealing with a fire sign, what does your fire sign want to say to you? Fire sign, there's so many here, but it's funny. I went to go put them back, and then this one remained. Focus on yourself. It's funny, I'm getting a message just for this. So this is a specific message for some of you. If you're dealing with a fire sign, you need to be telling them, focus on yourself. Because that's, we're all on a journey. And if there is a fire sign that is focusing more on what you need to do, they're saying you need to tell them, focus on yourself. So that is for a specific bunch of you. If you are dealing with an earth sign, what does an earth sign want to say to you? I love your laugh. Oh, that came out in pile 1 as well. If you are dealing with a water sign, your water sign is saying the situation is difficult to leave. If you are dealing with a air sign, your air sign is saying, I'm experiencing a dark night of the soul. So please, also I looked at the bottom of the deck, this connection is karmic. So your air sign is going through a dark night of the soul. Well, sending them light and love. And those water signs as well. Oh, we'll just send them all light and love. All right, so your mantra for the week is, in any moment I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. So again, remember when I said that quiet meditation, trusting your gut, going within, knowing that everything that you have, you've stepped into your power with this magician energy. I'm telling you, pal two, if I haven't articulated it yet, you are a force to be reckoned with right now. So, like I said, in any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. I feel like my guides are drawing my attention. They're saying, come from a place of love. They're saying this week, if you can, meditate through your heart chakra as the focus. And they're saying, use prayer. If prayer isn't something you resonate with, contemplation, stillness, sitting in silence, being mindful, getting yourself into nature. I'm seeing somebody cross-legged on the grass with the sun shining down on them and their eyes closed, just absorbing. All right, pal two, that is what I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me on Monday Messages. Stay safe and grounded, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful souls of pal 3. So you guys chose Azurite. I love Azurite. There is like, that blue is just phenomenal to me. So you guys chose Azurite. All right, so I have your oracle cards. I'm going to leave your universe has your back to the end of the read. It is a mantra should you choose to use it this week. And we're going to go ahead and start your shuffle. So this is Monday Messages. So what does pile 3 need to know for the week going forward? What messages, what information is needed for pile 3? Gentle reminder that these are general readings. So if I say anything that does not resonate, please just release that and honor that it was meant for somebody else watching the reading. All right, so we ask that all of our angels, spirit guides, and ancestors be present in the read, that all messages come out clear, concise, and simple, and always for pile 3's greatest and highest purpose. So your bottom of the deck energy is the 5 of Fire. Pile 3, are you going through some inner conflict right now? Do you feel like you are fighting your way to the top? They're saying that there is some conflict with people around you that you need to settle. I'm going to keep going. So your Moonology card today is Surrender to the Divine. Wow. Full moon. That's pretty straightforward. You need to surrender to the universe. You need to understand that everything happens in its own divine timing, which is not our timing. It is the creator of the universe's timing. Peacock. Wow. So your spirit animal this week is the peacock. I get stretch your stuff. Acknowledge yourself. Acknowledge your beauty, inside and out. I am getting a specific message for some of you. If you're going through, I don't know, I've never had this come up before, but like body image issues or focusing on your body, or they're saying before you can move forward in your goals, you need to acknowledge how beautiful you are right in this moment. Oh my gosh, I just saw something that I used to say to the kids I used to work with years ago, and it was like, it's God didn't make no junk. Again, that was where guys were going back like 15 years. So yeah, the peacock. You need to start seeing your beauty, pile 3, inside and out, and acknowledging it and living into it. You know what's funny about these feathers? They look like eyes. And it's like coming right out. I feel like there is an intuitiveness about you, pile 3. Some of you could be healers, readers, or just know that there is something about you that is different, that is more intuitive, is what I just keep getting, the word intuitive. And they're saying that you're having some doubts. That is part of the conflict. And to really see yourself. They're saying if you saw yourself how others saw you, it would change your entire world. Because what people see is stoic beauty. There's so many things that people love about you and admire about you, is what my guides are saying. Honeybee is your spirit animal message. I've never pulled this one. Let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. Wow. So your focus this week, Pile 3, is compassion and forgiveness. It's saying right here, it has to be your top priority. If there's a situation that you're going through, that is what is going to help you. When we surrender to the universe, we understand that the highest vibration that we can give out is love. We can't put out that love unless we encompass being compassionate and forgiving others for whatever it is, things that they've done, things that they've said, past actions, even in the moment actions, and forgive ourselves for maybe ways in which we didn't deal with things in a loving and compassionate way, or forgive ourselves just for being human. Go easy on yourself is what my guides are saying. You can't love others unless you love yourself first. Like, you can't love others properly is what my guides are saying, until you love yourself properly first, until you acknowledge oh my gosh, until you acknowledge your peacock is what they said. Until you acknowledge all the facets of yourself that are just absolutely stunning. All right, we have the Chariot. Oh, beautiful. We have Cancer's energy here. We have the Ace of Fire, which is the Ace of Wands. Yeah, things are going to start happening. Once this week, guys, they're saying if you focus, okay, on you and surrendering, just go, you know what, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I'm going to surrender to the universe and all of the beauty that they have for me. They're saying things are going to start to move quickly for you. You're going to start achieving things hand over fist. There's going to be a self-discipline and a willpower about you that you are going to grow into, gravitate into, that is going to take you places. And people are going to see that and acknowledge that. The Chariot card is also about the people around you recognizing that you're a force to be reckoned with, is what my guides are saying. With the Ace of Wands being here, that's newness. That is something brand new. My guides are saying there's something that you are birthing into life. And I'm getting that this could possibly be a career advancement. It could be a new opportunity. It's something that you're really passionate about or going to be passionate about. And it's going to change your life. It's going to change your life, but they're also saying, change your life. You have the power to change your life. The Knight of Water, which is the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Water, which is the Seven of Cups, and the Three of Air, which is the Three of Swords. So I feel like for some of you, someone broke your heart. Someone broke your heart, and it almost set you on a path of feeling confused, or that there was too many decisions that needed to be made, and so you just kind of turned away, or you turned a blind eye. But what they're saying to you is you need to stop procrastinating moving forward, because there are so many things that are waiting for you. They're saying that you need to heal, Pile 3. There was a time that caused you great sadness. Okay, so this is a specific message for some of you. There was a time, or there was someone So it's two things. It's either a time that happened in your life, or someone in your life or from your past created great sadness for you, to a point where it almost like it put you out of balance with yourself, because it really, really impacted you. And what they're saying this week is the Knight of Cups is here because the Knight is somebody who falls in love. The Knight is somebody who brings their cup of overflowing love to people. And Pile 3, they're saying that is what you do for others. What they want you to do is do that for yourself. They're saying that you need to take time to really heal, really get to the root of why that time or why that person was able to hurt you so deeply and so intensely, and work from there. They're saying that yes, there may be confusion that arises. You may not want to deal it. You may become overwhelmed, but they're saying that the waters have to become muddy before things can settle. And remember, what grows out of muddy waters? The lotus flower. And it's something that I've always just been in awe of when it comes to nature. You just see like mud and like, you know, not pretty water, you know, not like Caribbean ocean blue. It's muddy waters. But what emerges from that is something just so beautiful. And so part of your message this week, Pile 3, is that if you are even going through something right now that is hard, that is difficult, that is creating great sadness, know that goodness is coming. Know that healing is coming. That this too shall pass. And you will be able to get through it, and you will be able again to see the joy and the love in life. There's a lot of new beginnings, passionate new beginnings. But, and like this says, you know, it says, let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority. And this is also saying, time to heal. Surrender to the divine. I feel like there's some things that Pile 3 you are going through or have gone through that really just, you're kind of at a loss as to how to continue to release and let go of it. And they're saying the only thing that's left to do is to kind of move quickly forward towards God, the divine, the creator, Christ, Allah, whatever it is that you subscribe to, and lay your burdens there, lay your problems there. Even lay your gratitude and your thankfulness there. Because this feeling that you have, of feeling conflicted, of feeling like you're constantly climbing to the top and being knocked down, is not a place that they want you to stay. Yeah, it's funny, I went to shuffle, but a card fell. And I always shuffle these guys before I start any new read. 4 of Cups. For some of you, you offered, there was an offer of love. And it wasn't taken. So now you're focused on everything that didn't work. It's funny, the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Air, I feel like there is something. It's almost like this person was too focused on something else to receive. And it caused you great sadness. But you can't stay here. Can't stay here, Pile 3. You gotta let it go. We know more about the 3 of Air, please. Yeah. Look at this, guys. Incredible. I'm glad I pulled more. We have the 7 of Cups. So we have the 7 of Cups. And we have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Yeah, let it go. Let it go, guys, because you have so many opportunities coming. Know that, yes, it could be overwhelming getting to the root of what's hurting or acknowledging what's hurting. But when you do that, when you let go of the missed opportunities, when you let go of the confusion and the feelings of being overwhelmed, this is when everything will start new for you. This is when new growth will happen. New opportunities, new life experiences, new paths for you to choose where you want to go. But the surrender to the divine, they're also saying to me, know that they want what is of your greatest and highest purpose. And sometimes getting there can be a very difficult path or create very difficult choices. But they're saying it will be worth it in the end. All right, pile 3, I'm going to go into messages from your signs, and then I'm going to end off on your mantra. So if you are dealing with a fire sign, what messages do we have from fire signs? So I need to make it right with you. That is a message from your fire signs. If you are dealing with an earth sign, the message is your energy is unbalanced. If you are dealing with a water sign, that is a lot, but I will take, actually, no, it's not a lot, it's 2. So 2 came up for you. Water signs are saying, I'm thinking of you, and this connection is damaged. Feeling a deep sense of regret. It's funny that I pulled this on top of the Knight of Cups. So for some of you, there is somebody who is really thinking about you this week. They're understanding that their actions have damaged your relationship or a relationship that you had, but they're wanting to come back. That's for those of you dealing with water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Can we get a message from air signs, please? Get a message for pile 3 from air signs. So you, again, air signs, you got 2. If it does not serve you, let it go. I think about marrying you. Wow. So if you are dealing or have dealt with an air sign, they're thinking about marrying you. And they're also saying if it does not serve you, let it go. All right, pile 3, let's get your universe has your back card. And it says, attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. Surrender to the universe, pile 3. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me on Monday Messages. And please stay safe and grounded, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.